It's working.
Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rosemary. She's our guest for today. Trying to turn up my volume on my end. How's it? Is it any better?
Perfect. Yeah. Yeah,
Less
we're
feedback?
it's working. No feedback. It looks
All
good.
right. So tell us a little bit about yourself
Okay.
and, somewhere in there, please tell us a little bit about why you started the business you're doing. And of course, you're going to tell us about the business itself.
Sure. Okay, so I'm a retired school teacher
Okay.
and I love working with people. So during my career of teaching, I also wanted to work with adults, and I learned a healing modality called Reiki, which is used in a lot of our hospitals.
Right.
So I was trained back in 1996. So while I
Okay.
was simultaneously teaching kids, I started my business back in 2000. And I've been working with clients ever since, both doing Reiki, life guidance sessions, and workshops.
All right.
Yeah.
Good. Very nice.
Yeah.
All right. And what got you? I mean, you started with Reiki back in the day,
Mhm.
but what got you to move it into this light walker's path business, do you think?
So, well, I've always been wanting to reach a larger audience. I've done guest speaking for
Okay.
years, I've done workshops, but I was
Right.
called a couple years ago to start podcasting. So, for 2 years, I started my own podcast and
Right.
really wanted to get out to a bigger audience to get a message of
Right.
hope, light, and shifting, and a new, kind of a new mindset out there, so that when people feel lost, they will know that there's a lot of light workers out there and a lot of, doctors, alternative people that can help them.
Okay.
That's kind
Yeah.
of why I started my show.
Now, are you building a larger organization within what you're doing? Like, do you have people who work for you?
Mm-mm.
You
No.
you're a
So
solopreneur, as they say.
solopreneur for many, yep, ever since my business started.
All
However,
right.
I've done different things. Like I've had people into my workshop area to teach a class or to do a workshop with me or to join up and, do an event. So I've had people that I
Okay.
trust that I've
All
worked with.
right. Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Now tell us. I believe in a certain type of television. I've been doing this 25 years. So
Mm,
tell us again the whole. Don't do it yet. I'm going to say a few things here. Tell us the whole thing again, but slower. Number one. And I'm going to ask some questions. And repeatedly today, give us some piece of contact information. I prefer that people give their phone number, and when you don't have to, but that's what I prefer. I notice if you give your phone number and you give it repeatedly, it helps a little bit with exposure.
mm.
Also, I have to go on record as not promising that your phone will ring, but we send it out to, everywhere: Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Tumblr, TikTok,
Mhm.
Aunt Mary's Squirrel Foundation.net, etc. So
Okay.
tell us, what is Reiki in the first place? I've always pronounced it Reiki, but how do you what tell us what it is. What is that?
So it is a healing modality that's been around a long time. You lay hands on specific areas of the body called chakras.
Right.
And what it does is it calms the parasympathetic nervous system down of the person that I'm working on so that they're in a
Okay.
state of calmness and their body can heal naturally. Because the
Okay. Now,
body is the healer. It's
so how
based on that.
many Reiki sessions does it take to get the body to start healing like that naturally?
The body will automatically be in a more relaxed state once I work on a client. I usually suggest three to start. However, people have experiences from almost the very first time because they're in a calm, relaxed state. So it
Right.
depends on the person. It depends on what they do when they leave me. And it depends on how choices they're making. Are they still, eating terrible things, or, are they still in a bad mindset? It really is a combination
Oh,
of the energy I'm giving them and what they're doing with it. But
yeah.
it has a consciousness, so it works the way it's supposed to for each person.
Wow. Well,
Yeah.
I have experience with Reiki, but I don't
Hmm.
know that I'll say anything about it on here. But
Hmm.
so you did Reiki you started Reiki in 96?
1997, actually. And then I,
Okay.
I I used it. I was practicing it for quite a while, and then I used it in my business, and I've been working with it since then. And I also teach it and train people.
You do. Okay, good. All right.
Yeah.
What part of the
And
country are you in?
I'm in New Jersey, so eastern part of the United States.
Eastern Seaboard. Okay, good.
Yes.
How can
It also does work virtually, so I've been able to also send Reiki. I prefer
really?
person for Reiki, but yes, it's part of when someone reaches level 2, I can train them to actually send energy. It's kind of like the way prayer works almost, you can send energy to someone.
I didn't realize Reiki could be done virtually. That's new
Yeah,
news to
it,
me.
it can. It can.
All
I like
right.
working in person a lot, but I've also done long distance.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
What I know you have your website up here on the screen, and that
Hmm.
does help us. Do
Yeah.
you want to give us any further contact
I,
information, or you'd rather not? You don't
I
have
will
to.
give you a quick email. So it's
Okay.
info@rosemaryd.com. So it's just the
Okay.
info.
Very lovely.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Good.
probably the best and quickest way for someone to
Yeah.
contact me. And through my website, they can see what's there.
All right.
You can see links to all the things that I do.
All right. Now give us, I don't know which thing to ask for. Give us your best Reiki story or healing story from this last 30 years or so.
Oh, there's so many.
Or
But the
just
one that
pick one.
one that sticks in my mind. I was a teacher for many years, so I was teaching in public education for many years, and one of the people that came to me was sent by his spine doctor, and he said, "I don't believe in any of this Reiki stuff, but my spine doctor said I have to go to you because he doesn't want to operate till you work on me first." So I said,
Mm.
"Oh, that's interesting." He goes, "But I don't believe any of this." So he laid
Ha ha.
and while I'm working on him, he's making these faces. I'm like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah.
And he goes, "Well," he goes, "I'm feeling something." I go, "Really? What are you feeling?"
Ha ha
He says,
ha.
"Well," he goes, "I got energy shooting down my back and through my legs, and I'm beginning to see colors." And he started and then he was like, "But I don't know what this is." And I was like, "Don't worry. You don't have to know what it is. Just relax." Time I got done with him, he was
Oh,
in shock, and he sent me a letter after, and he booked in 3 more sessions. And he said, "That was so amazing." He said, "I have to apologize because I was such a skeptic, and I really feel so different now." So I thought that was kind
oh,
of neat. So that
that's
really stuck with me, and I love that story because he was a dyed-in-the-wool skeptic. He was not going to feel
yeah.
anything, and it
Oh,
didn't. I got to his, like, mid body before he started feeling
ha ha.
this stuff happen on him, and it was quite fun.
That's very, very beautiful. What do
Yeah.
you feel is the state of knowledge about Reiki in the United States right now? Is it
Um, it's
small or
it's opened up a lot since I learned. However, there's so many different offshoots, and everybody has different spins on things. And sometimes people are getting trained really fast without being trained very well. So they might
mm,
try to get two, like Reiki 1 and 2, the same weekend, which is a
yeah.
terrible thing to do. It doesn't
Yeah.
work. It messes people up because they don't know what they're doing. And
Well,
I've retrained a
okay.
lot of people that were trained
Yeah.
that way.
Well, I have like 1,000 questions. So let me say the following. We I hope you and I do a long series of shows. Um, do you want to meet on Fridays at what, 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern? Is that
It depends. You could, that might work for meeting again.
you want to meet weekly, or how would you like to
I'll
do
have
it?
to see. I'll have to see. Right
All
now, I have
right.
a couple things going on that I'm in flux, so I can't guarantee every Friday, but
No, no,
I would
and
I
you
would
don't
like
have to
to.
do it. You don't have
Yeah.
to do every Friday. I just, you know, if you think about it, do whatever you damn well please. Get back to me on Alignable because I look at that pretty much every day. But
Hmm.
usually what we do, we're not going to do it today because I messed up so badly here, but
It's okay.
usually what we do is we meet for about 45 minutes, an hour, and we do like two or three of these 5 to 10 minute things
Hmm.
because the attention span of human beings is so
Hmm.
small nowadays.
Sure.
We used to do half an hour shows when I was in
Hmm.
television, but so let's go ahead and finish up for today. This has obviously been Rosemary. You
Yep.
see her website there
Yeah. There you
on the
go.
screen. Get in touch with her.
Yeah.
I will have millions of questions. Like, don't answer it now. Well, I won't even ask because you'll start answering. Then we'll be on here for 6 hours. So, but it was nice to meet you. I hope we
Thank
do other
you.
shows. Of course, it's entirely up to you. Can do whatever you want.
Thank you.
When I get this up and running, I will send it to you.
Sounds good.
Please do look at it. I used to
Yeah.
send everything out for approval, and then I noticed nobody ever looks at it and gets
Yeah.
back to me to say yes or no. So
Huh. Okay.
about 2 years ago, I just started sending everything out. So,
Hmm. Okay.
all right. Well, you're
Thank you.
great. Folks, folks, please do consider getting in touch with Rosemary because I always recommend that people open a line of communication with someone they see on the show.
Hmm. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you so much.